Good morning and welcome to T.W White Sons Mazda. Thanks for taking the time to watch our video and look at our used vehicles. What we've got to show you today is something very, very different indeed. This is a 2017 our 67 plate Smart fortwo. It's the Prime Premium Plus specification. I hope I've got that in the right order. So it's, I would assume, a sort of top of the range or flagship model in smart car, because the car has everything you could possibly want of a car in this segment and a little bit more. It's a one owner car. We've actually taken it in part exchange. Customer's got an MX-5 on order with us, which, very interestingly, they still haven't actually got. But they're in a position where they've got a number of cars in the household, and they could let this one go a little bit sooner. So we're delighted to be able to offer it for sale now, rather than having to wait another month or two to get the car advertised. Car has only covered something in the region of just over 7,000 miles for what is going to be, I suppose, fast approaching a 4-year-old car now. That is absolutely nothing. I know smart cars tend to be quite low mileage anyway, but 7,000 miles in 4 years is one of the lowest mileages I've seen on a car in my 9 years in the industry. So really, really low mileage, lovely car, beautiful condition as you'd expect for a one owner 7,000 mile car. And yeah, rammed with technology. It's quite a charming little thing because it's a cabrio, so you can drop the top as you have it here at the press of a button, and you can actually put it back up in place in a matter of seconds. So really lovely car. Hopefully you're going to be able to appreciate the condition as I go around. Very difficult to do in photos and videos. They never tend to do the cars justice in terms of how nice they are, but I would argue this is probably as close to new as I've seen in a used car. I can't find a mark on it, not a stone chip on the bonnet, not a mark on an alloy wheel, and not a dent on a panel. The car is in really, really lovely order. I'll show you some of the specification if you're unfamiliar with Smart fortwo. So this car being the specification that it is, you have full leather, heated seats for driver and passenger. They're all automatic. I believe all smart cars are. I've never seen a manual one myself. It's a very, very nice multimedia system, which I'll come on to show you shortly. And your standard sort of dash layout for a smart car. You do even get a very, very tiny little glove box as well over here, which I'm not sure what you could put in there. It's pretty small, but you'll be able to get something in there, that's for sure. You get a little central armrest as well, so that's almost like another opportunity for something to just make the car a little bit more sort of livable and more practical. And you've got a little cup holder behind it as well as some behind the seat storage too. And you do also, interestingly, have Isofix on the front seats. So I'm guessing Smart know their market and have decided that you probably have a youngster in the front every now and again. Car supplied with smart overmats. That's a really, really good sign of ownership, in my opinion. If a customer's prepared to pay the premium for genuine mats, they normally look after their vehicles pretty well. Do have a little sort of storage cubby hole here. Be able to store some items in there, stop them rolling around because it locks into place, which I think is quite a nice touch. And a climate control air conditioning system, which we'll come on to shortly. And back down here, you've got a 12 volt cigarette light port, USB connector, auxiliary, and also a SD card, which is where your sat-nav information is stored, because the car's fitted with factory navigation. I'll show you the boot. They've got it's almost like a chute to enter the boot. There's a little button under here. As you pull that down, you've got a little bit of storage space there. For us to put the roof up, you might be able to see up here as well, there is like a little tonneau cover just here, so you can actually keep your items covered as well, roof up or roof down, which is good. I can't believe it's a requirement, but just given how well spec'd the car is, you do actually get rear sensors as well. And given how close you are to the back of the car, I'm not sure it's necessary. That just shows you how well spec'd this car was. We have a 900cc turbo engine, very, very willing. It goes very, very well indeed. Mentioned heated seats. I'll just show you some bits inside. And you do have an element of control over the gearbox. So you'll notice the little plus and minus here. If you put it down into drive, move the gear stick over to the left-hand side, you've got a manual shift option, so you can actually select the gears yourself. So it gives you a bit of compromise between manual and automatic, which is a nice touch. Just turn the car on. Telling us service is going to be coming up for due. We'll be doing that before it leaves us. And we should be able to get a total odometer reading 7,177 miles, which really is incredibly low mileage. Even though it's a little smart city car, you have actually got a cruise control and speed limiter, which is not something you tend to find on this segment of car. Automatic headlights and automatic wipers as well. So again, very, very well spec vehicle. Got switches down here for engine stop start and your parking sensors. And then onto the multimedia system. So this is quite a user-friendly, intuitive system. I've not had to play with one before, but it's pretty simple. It's touchscreen, has factory navigation that I mentioned. Your options for audio. You've also got at the top there hands-free phone. So yeah, very, very well spec'd. Well, actually, if I select reverse as well, you'll just see it'll come on with a little note just to say there's the camera image as well. Sorry, the glare on the sun's probably not doing it any favours there. Climate control, air conditioning that I mentioned. So really, really simple. You set a temperature. It's quite a different design, really. I've never seen one with a sort of slider like this on it, but looks very, very cool and quite premium actually. It's quite smart. All the buttons are very nice to use. I'll just turn the car off. So we'll be carrying out the service that the car is saying it's due. We'll also supply the car with a 12-month parts and labour warranty. Oh, I'll tell you what I will do. I'll just put the roof up. Just turn the ignition on. The little button for the roof is just down here. All we do is press and hold this. You might be able to see it just go up. So the section at the back rises. When that stops, you've then got this sort of section covered, but then you've got a huge open roof. You can carry on with that if you want to and put it on a bit more. You might be able to see there. You can actually stop this at any point. So if you wanted just a tiny opening, or you want to come right the way out to there, so there's just a little bit of air, you can do, or you can close it all the way. And when that's in place, I'll just show you what it looks like roof up as well. So you've got that roof in place, and I mentioned you've got that little parcel shelf tonneau cover there. You probably can't see it because of the reflection, but yeah, well thought out little car. Also got information on the door card here for when it was built, and stuff for tyre pressures as well. That's it. That's our Smart fortwo. Please feel free to give us a call if you've got any questions. If you'd like to arrange a viewing or a test drive of the vehicle, please feel free to give one of our sales teams a call, and we look forward to hearing from you. Cheers then. Thanks. Bye.